All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG. We're doing a live game. We're live from France right now with Guillaume. What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, as I said, we're live from France. I mean, not me, but you're there, right? It's got to be, what time is it there? 7 o'clock in the evening?
6.
6 o'clock. All right, cool. You're in the evening. I'm just still waking up.
I think it's that you switched to daylight saving time. Otherwise, it would have been 7 for me. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I kind of a little bit of a panic last night when I realized the time change. I was like, wait, what does that mean for tomorrow? Do I have to get up earlier? Oh my god. So yeah, I slept very poorly. I snored all night, and now my throat's killing me. So it's horrible. But we got a game to play, man. So we're doing something, or at least I'm trying something new today. How about you? You got any new tricks up your sleeve you're gonna bust out today?
Well, I did try a new team of agents that I haven't used before.
Same here, man. I'm going completely off the deep end. I'm trying something completely new and strange. We're gonna see. I'm probably gonna get my butt kicked, and that's okay. It might be a quick win for you because it's something completely new that I've wanted to try for a while, but I've never had the balls to do it. So
I'm really curious.
Right. Well, why don't you go ahead and who are we playing with today, man? What do you got? What do you got on the docket here?
So, okay, so tonight. I'll be playing with Fox Mulder, Agent Scotty, Detective White, and Karen Kosef. So those are not agents that I never used, but I never use Mulder and Scully together. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're a good match, but I usually like to have a team that is really strong in at least a couple of skills. Together, Mulder and Scully can pass most skill checks, but barely. So we'll see.
All right, cool. So I went a little crazy. We're gonna go. Let's see if I can do this in the correct order. Whew. We're going to go with Lamanna,
okay,
Neumhauser, Henderson, Colton, Manners, Kresge, and Bruckman.
That's quite an interesting team.
Yeah, seven agents. Like I said, never done it before. But yeah, let me see if I can get my tokens on these guys. Alrighty. Once per game, I'll throw a token on him too. Maybe I won't. Use one of these. Alrighty, so yeah, welcome everybody. We're gonna try this out, man. I'm brand new teams. I've never had a 7-agent team before. I sat here for like a half a day trying to figure out how I could make that work. And I originally had your gal there,
Angela
White. Yeah, originally I had her in my team. And then I was, because you start putting agents together because you've got that 20, limit. And I added it up with her, and I still had 2 left. I was at 18. I was like, wait a minute. Well, what if I dump her? Then I had enough to add Bruckman.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh wow, that's because I mean, really, her only effect is good with Mulder. So
yes, and even with Mulder, you have to be careful which skill check you're going to be making them pass, because they do have the +1, but they also have a -1 depending on which skills they use. So
which I love. That's actually one of my all-time favorite card effects because it's so in line with that episode because they were so like head over heels, like madly lusting after each other that they just lost the ability to like become, be normal agents. Which,
yeah, that's right.
So, all right. Well, I've got a 8-sided dice here that I'll just roll down here. If you want to say odd or even, and if you get it, you pick. And does that seem simple enough?
All right. Yeah. Odd.
Odd. Okay. Oops. Sorry. I'll do it in camera here. It is a 7. It is odd. So you can go first or go second, whatever you'd like to do.
Or can I look at my cards first, or do I have to decide now? Otherwise, I'll go with the.
Let's pick before we draw. Yeah.
I'll start as the investigating player then.
Okay, sounds good. All right.
All right, so draw my free card. I'm going to generate my res, which is 4. And in addition to Molders 2, I'm not buying any more cards. So I'm passing it to you to sell and buy.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I shuffled these spectacularly over the span of 10 minutes, but I still managed to pull 2 shotguns, which I will sell for 12. That's crazy. Never had that happen before.
That's good when that happens, as opposed to one of them being stuck at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, right? Not that I'll get them back, so I better use it while I got it. All right. And I'll keep what I have, I guess. I'm all right. God, you went first.
All right, so no healing, no requisition. For deployment, I'm going to send everyone to the field. And so where are we going to send them? Well, first of all, I'm going to play Kristen Killer for 3. And then we're going to go investigate Arlington, Virginia. I'm going to use one of Mulder's 3 tokens to pay for the site, and I'm adding 1 to my pool thanks to Kristen Killer. So Arlington, Virginia is occult investigation and affiliation.
No face down bluffs.
Okay. So I'm sending everyone to the site. Occult investigation, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9.
All right. Everybody's gone?
Yeah, everyone going to the site, and I currently have 9 thanks to Angela White's effect.
Okay. Well, let's get this party started, man. I'm going to play Brother Martin is Attracted to You for 8. This card does not initiate combat. Place 3 damage tokens on any agent in the investigating team. The damage agent must be moved to the hospital immediately and heals at half the normal rate. The agent may not leave the hospital until all damage is healed and cannot be removed with other cards, crash card, or damage tokens, I guess, cannot be healed. First aid, crash card, etc. And I'd love Mulder to go to the hospital. Coming out with a big swing.
Yeah, it's not one. It's not a card that we usually see. Well, we don't see it often. It costs so much.
Yeah.
So, here's the question right off the bat. So I have a near-death experience in my hand, but it does say play when Agent Fox Mulder is in combat. So
yeah.
technically, combat occurs when it's an adversary, but it does say
it does not initiate combat.
Yeah, so a near-death experience cannot be played here, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, then, well, that's too bad. I would have loved to play that card, but well, then there is nothing that I can play to negate that adversary.
All right, so he gets 3 damage tokens on him and heals at half the normal rate.
Okay. So he's gone already. So I now have I now have 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure you had enough anyway. So yeah, I have nothing else. Just wanted to take Mulder out, so you can go ahead and ask.
Well, it's still pretty good for you to take Mulder out. It's an affiliation question. Is your affiliation primordial?
It's hiding under my thing here. Sorry. Poor choice. Poor choice of location to put it, I think. All right. Let's see. Dude, my affiliation is totally primordial.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better about Mulder being sent to the hospital.
Oh,
then.
man. Don't turn off your cartoons yet, kids. They still might be a quick game.
Okay. So the site is discarded. And for debriefing,
I have 4.
I have 8 cards, so I need to discard something. Hold on, let me. Decisions.
We have a stack of agents over there or something. I saw Henderson.
Yeah, it's your agents. When I play, take a copy of each of the opponent's agents so I can look at their skills.
Ah, nice.
I'm going to.
Sorry, that pile's so big.
I'm going to discard Illusionary Foe, the combat card, and I now have 7 cards.
All right, I have 4. I'm keeping mine. Let's turn it over to me. I'll draw a free card. Great. Res is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 res. And I'll use 2 for 2 cards. And I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, I'm going to sell a near-death experience, and I'm adding 4 to my conspiracy pool. And I'll buy 1 card and passing it to you. Oops.
Well, I didn't want to have to use it so soon, but I'm going to have to use Henderson's token to find a site because I didn't draw one.
Okay.
So place a token on this card, discard. Look through your bureau deck and draw any one site that asks a motive question. And I'm going to set my cards here because it will be messy, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot. Ah! That one? Nope. Wouldn't it be really funny if I was stupid and I didn't actually have any motive sites on my deck?
Oh, that's unlikely.
You'd be surprised. I might have done something really stupid like that, man. It's totally possible.
Well, I have to say, when I build my deck and I include the sites, I just look at the skills and not at if it's an affiliation or method or.
I found one. Barely. All right. Add it to your hand. So yeah, I added outskirts of Atlantic City. Multi-site, but it's a motive. I think that is actually the only motive site that I have. Okay. Falling apart already. It's already coming off the rails, Guillaume. It's already coming off the rails. All righty. Well, yeah, let's deploy everybody in the field there. And I'm going to use Bruckman's token.
Yeah. I figured you'd use it immediately. All right. So I have, okay, I'm going to put them here.
Yeah.
I have computer access denied.
Ouch.
Oubliette.
Oh.
Detective Tony Fiore. The Conundrum. The Walk. And Reading the Signs and Aubrey, Missouri.
Oh my God.
These are mostly conspiracy cards during my first turn, so.
Good God, man. Let's see. What kind of adversary is the Walk again? What's his keywords?
The keywords are evolutionary and phenomena.
Okay.
And the activator is affiliation.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just because it scares the crap out of me. I'm gonna have to go for Oubliette.
Okay. So this one is removed from the game.
Alrighty, we are going to go to outskirts of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Subterfuge or observation 5, affiliation and motive.
Okay. Observation or subterfuge, you say?
Correct. Oh, man. know what you have, and I'm still scared.
One bluff.
Everybody's going. Let's see it.
All right, so the bluff is Detective Tony Fiore. It costs 2, but 1 since it was face down. Play to cause your opponent to discard 2 cards at random from his hand immediately.
2 cards randomly?
Yeah.
I'll just let you pick them. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What numbers do you want?
Number 3 and number 6.
Number 3 is the Deadly Blur.
It's good.
Number 6 is Red Tape.
Okay, well, at least 2 cards that I don't have to worry about in the next turn.
Yeah.
So Tony Fury goes bye-bye. And
I thought I did, Steven. I observation, but
oh yeah, I figured that was.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
have. Do I even have any subterfuge? I don't even think I do.
I think. Well, not. No, I don't think you do. Okay. I'm going to play. I'm going to play the Walk for 5. And, its activator is affiliation. So again, keywords: adversary, evolutionary, and phenomena.
I am going to play Dr. Blockhead for 2. Negates 1 evolutionary creature.
Well, it's not a creature.
Oh, it's not a creature. What?
No. It's a adversary, evolutionary, and phenomena.
Oh crap! Wow, that's not across the board. Interesting. All right, let's go to let's combat it up, man. Let's do it.
All right, so subtract 1 from all damage sources applied to this adversary. So for long range, I have 0 long range.
For long range, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But then you have to subtract 1 from all agents, from each agent.
Okay, but it can't be less than 1, right?
Right, like for instance, Brockman deals 1, but -1, so it deals 0.
Oh, so he deals 0. Oh, so it does go down to 0. So that means I would have 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So, and he has the Walk has a health of 4.
Okay.
So I have 1 health remaining, and moving to close range combat, your team is going to kill me, but not before I deal 4 damage to Clyde Brockman.
So that puts Brockman in the medic, the hospital.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. All right. Alrighty, well, I have no choice but to use it to save this. I'm going to play Smoke and Mirrors for 5 and do a -3 modifier for observation, requiring observation 2, of which I have 4.
Okay, so I have one last card to play. I'm going to play Computer Access Denied for 2 to force you to make a computer 4+ skill check. Or you'll
But
be
I don't have any computer.
Well, you do have 3 with the mana.
Does he have 3? Oh, yeah, he does have 3, huh?
Yep.
Dang it. All right. Turn it over to you then. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 in my hand there.
Yeah, you don't have, I only have 3. Yeah, and I've emptied out my conspiracy pool. Okay, so I'm going to draw my free card. I'm going to generate my res, which is 4. And I'm going to draw 4 cards and passing it to you to sell and buy.
Well, I'm going to sell Blockhead for 2, Travel Arrangements for 2, and Deductive Reasoning for 3 for 7. And I'm going to play a mulligan for 3. You good with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the one that you discard your whole hand and you draw 7 new cards. Is that right?
Yep. So I'm at 7 now, and it's all you.
I'm going to play Reading the Signs on the remaining 3 agents. Play on any team in the field. If the team makes an occult investigation 4+, they may take 2 CP from their opponent's conspiracy pool and add them to their resource pool.
I'm good.
Yeah. So I'm adding 2, and you have to subtract 2 from your conspiracy pool.
All
right.
Sorry, I'm still not quite awake yet, man. Sorry.
So for healing, Mulder should be able to heal 2, but since he heals at half the rate, he only heals 1.
Yep.
And he remains in the hospital. For requisition, I'm not going to requisition anything. And for deployment, everyone stays in the field. And case assignment, we're going to go investigate we're going to go investigate Aubrey, Missouri. I'm going to pay to use one of Karen's token to pay 1, and I'm paying the other one with my resource pool. So it's behavioral 4+ and motive.
Oh man. I am not happy, but I'm gonna have to one breath it. Play this card to search through your bureau deck and add any one event card to your hand. Show your opponent which card you have added. Shuffle your deck.
Okay.
Let's see what I can find here. Ooh, I could add another one breath.
Yeah, and then
oh man, I'm starting to realize the error of my ways at this point. Ouch. Okay. Well, that's not going to work great for me. So I'm just going to add a Deep Throat to my hand for next turn, I guess.
Okay.
Because there ain't. Wow. Like I said, it was either going to. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not unhappy with the deck so far. It's just not coming up like I was hoping it was going to come up. What was that?
I think those two fell off from your deck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, where'd they come from? I no face down bluffs. I don't have anything you can just ask because I don't have anything I can do, unfortunately.
All right. Okay. So I had 5 behavioral. So it's a motive question. Is your motive ideology?
My motive is not ideology.
Okay. So the site is discarded, and 4. I have 6 cards in my hand for debriefing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7.
All right, so your turn.
All right, I'll draw a free card. Super. We'll go, let's see, like 4 res, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will turn it over to you.
Don't you have 5 res?
Homeboy's in Brockman's in the hospital.
Yeah, but you had 6 res during the first
3,
turn.
4, 5. Oh, did I only take? How much did I take?
I think you have 6 res with your full team, but Brockman only provides 1. So I think you have 1 with Anderson, 1 with Lamana, 2 with Colton, and 1 with Nemhauser. So you have 5 res.
Yeah. How much? Did I only take 3? What did I take? I was at 3.
I didn't.
So I just did 1 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're good. So I'm at 8. Okay. Did you want to buy or sell, or
You're not buying anything?
No, I'm not buying it.
I'm going to sell the Glock 19 for 4 and Deep Throat for 5. So that's a total of 9. And I'm going to buy 3 cards and tossing it back to you.
All right, Bruckman's going to heal 1. Oof. What do I have here? Oh, man. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's see if I can make this work. I don't think I can, but I'm going to deploy. Or wait, did I miss? No, because it's healing, and then I can deploy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to bring Kresge back to the bureau.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Oh man, that's not going to work. Oh man, you know what? I'm just going to go for broke. We're just going to 5. I'm just going to play my Deep Throat and see if I can make this work next turn. Characteristic question. Is your result death?
No, it's not.
All right. Well, that crosses off a bunch. Removed game. And yeah, I think that's the only thing I'm going to be able to do right. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to be able to do right now. So I can turn it over to you. I have 7.
All right. And I have 7 as well, I think. Yeah, I have 7 as well. Okay, so I'm drawing my free card. I'm generating my res. I have 4. And I'll buy 1 card. Well, 2 cards. And passing it to you to sell and buy.
I will. Oh, man. Oh, I just realized something. That's not going to work. So I'm going to have to sell that. There's another faux pas I made. I'm going to have to sell my Medikit because I didn't read that carefully enough. You have to have a medical skill in order to use the Medikit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not like the hospital crash card one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just realized none of my agents even have freaking medicals. So So I'll sell the medikit for 4, and
well, that's still 4 CP, so that's good.
yeah, right. It's not a total loss. And I will go for 2, 1, 2 to 9, and buy 2 cards. All
right. So healing Molder heals 1. No requisition. For deployment, the 3 agents remain in the field, and for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to play 2 to pay 2 to play Warning from the Loa. Force an opponent player to reveal any adversary cards in his hand. If your opponent has 1 or 2, discard 1 at random.
I have 2. The Host attacks and Darkness falls.
All right, so you get to discard 1 at random, whichever one you want. I'm not taking the responsibility.
Aww. Okay, so I literally have no idea which is which. I'll even shuffle them again. I'm not that smart. So I guess you want me to pick one, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. This one?
Okay, the Host. Isn't that a hero card, though?
Yeah.
Are we playing? Oh, I didn't know we were playing hero cards.
Commercially released cards.
Okay. Wow. Good that we got rid of that one then.
Don't worry, I wouldn't have been able to pull it off anyway.
And so the other one was I forget. Which one was the other one?
Darkness Falls.
Darkness Falls. Okay. Okay. For case assignment, we're going to go investigate Exorcist D Convalescent Home. It has the keyword occult investigation, so it costs 1, but I'm adding 1 back thanks to Kristen Killer. And so it's occult investigation, criminal investigation, motive, or method.
Just ask. I don't have anything. No bluffs. No. Yeah, and I couldn't get that adversary to work. That was my only play. So.
Okay. So occult investigation. So motive or method. Is your method violence?
My method is violence. Yes.
Okay.
I just started to get the cards that I needed to, man, to like make this deck work, and I just don't think it's going to be in time.
Well, I'm not going to take a guess, so we'll see.
What do you have me down to? Like 3, 4?
3.
3.
Oh, okay. Or maybe I should take a guess. I don't know.
Is up to you.
No. I'll take a guess. Okay. I'll use a swarm.
Yeah, I totally am. Nice.
And I the swarm because one game against Steven, I was debating between the Swarm and something else, and I chose the other one, and it was the Swarm. But well, you want to play another one?
I mean, I'd be game to try it again. Try the deck again without giving away kind of.
Yeah, we've barely played our deck, so I think we can do another one.
Cool. Sounds good to me. Man. But now I have the cards that I need to play. Choosing random X5.
Oh yeah, I do need to change my X file as well. Yeah. So by the way, my X file was the Volcanic Spore.
Nice. Mess shuffled again.
Yeah, I think shuffling is the trickiest part, and no matter how much time I spend shuffling, sometimes like all the cards come back together somehow.
It's really cool. I mean, when Matt and I, first obviously we're playing way back in the day, we didn't have, the deep throats and the ultra rare cards to play with. So we never, really used cases, card sleeves. And now I have, those cards. I've got these amazing ultra rares that I, have either been, gifted to us or, traded for, things of that nature. I've got amassed, as you can imagine, quite the collection.
Yeah.
So I can afford to put these cards in the deck now, but I just can't bring myself to not have them in a sleeve. I mean, putting a No One So Paranoid in your deck, like, it has to be sleeved, right? Like, I can't. I'm reminded of. Do you remember when the Daves played?
Oh yeah,
they played Gen Con decks without sleeves.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
I know, right? I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, we've got some great cards. We've got some awesome flexes. Steven has the pewter at the moment. And, like, those are amazing flex. But to sit there and play a Gen Con deck with no sleeves is just, that's got to be one of the most brutal flexes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
All righty, my friend.
I just have to grab another checklist and I'll be good to go. Okay.
Let me know if you need more. Oh, looks like Dax is hanging out with us for a little bit. That's cool. What's up, man?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Dax. Okay. I'm good to go.
Dax, you just tuned in. What did I miss? You missed me getting my ass kicked. I got one question off because I pulled a one breath that I used to pull a deep throat. That was the only saving grace I had. All right, you want to do that dice thing again? You want to call it or?
Sure. Let's go even this time.
All right, dropping right. It is a 5. I will go first. All right. 3, 4, 5, 7. All right. Well, we'll go free card. And I'll generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will turn it over to you.
Okay. I'm going to sell the Walter PPK for 4. And I'll buy 1 card. And passing it to you.
All right. I am going to set up here for the long con. I am going to attach some equipment as my agents are still in the bureau. I'm going to hook Kresge up with a USGS quadrant map for 4.
Okay.
I am going to move everyone into the field except for Kresge. So I'll just put him back here. Now that everybody's in the field. Oh, wait, no, it still has to be during the equipment phase. I can't do that. That's right. We'll play a hard evidence for 2 to add 3. Oh, man, this is brutal. I can't remember the specific fraction. Like you should have so many sites per, the number of cards in your deck. And I think either they're just not coming up. They're all, but I didn't pull a site. So I will have to turn it over to you. So I'll go to debriefing and I have 6 in my hand. I'll keep all 6.
And I have 7 cards, so no discard. Hold on. No. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, man.
Also, I guess I forgot. I only drew 6 cards then. No, I discarded the Walter. That's good, I think. Yeah. Okay. No good. All right. So my turn. So I'm going to generate my res. So 4.
And it's morning in Oregon when Mike's drinking a freaking water.
And I'm going to draw just 2 cards from Molder. And since we're still in the briefing phase, I'm going to play friend in the FBI, and I'm only going to add 8 tokens on it.
Cool.
And passing it to you to sell and buy.
I'm going to sell a shotgun for 6. Actually pulled another one. Not both of them, just one this time.
Yeah.
Wait, how did I get... Did I bump my points or something? Hold on, because I should have only had 5. I'm must have bumped one. 5. Yeah, so 11. Okay. That's weird. It hurts to math in the morning, man. I'm telling you, like, you could make me look really stupid by asking me about a multiplication table. Like,
yeah, well, it's even for me, and I wouldn't want to be asked a multiplication question either. So, okay, so no healing, no requisition. For deployment, I'm going to send everyone to the field, and I'm going to pay 3 to play Christian Killer. Should be right here.
Steven said that I can play I could have played the U.S. quadrant map at that time, but I didn't want to. That's my choice, Steven.
And we are going to go investigate New York City. It costs 1. And
don't do it, Steven. Don't do it. He says.
Yeah.
That was one thing when I built this team, because it's 7 agents. I was like, oh man, I really hope he doesn't put an explosion.
I may or may not have it in my deck.
All right, where are we going?
Yeah, so we're going to New York City. It's medical or behavioral, affiliation or result. Oh, and I'm going to use, if it's not too late, I'm going to use Karen's token to pay for it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's all good. Everybody's going to that?
Oh, it's still case assignment, so.
Oh, yeah. No face down bluff, sorry.
Okay, so I'm sending everyone to the site. I'm going to use behavioral. And so it's behavioral 5+. And I have 9 behavioral.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Okay, so affiliation or result. So is your affiliation occult?
God, I hope not. My affiliation is not occult.
Okay, so this one is discarded. Debriefing phase.
You're not going to guess?
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
I think I've used all of my good guesses during the previous game, so I'll play it safe this time. I have 6 in my hand.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 in my hand.
Okay, turn.
All right, I'll take a free card here. I'll generate 6. So I'll go to 16. I'm going to draw 2. And go ahead, sir.
So I'm selling the shotgun for 6. Puts me at 14. And I'm going to buy 4 cards. And passing it to you.
Okay. brain is not braining today. Okay, no healing. I'm going to requisition. I'm going to give Agent Henderson a cute little puppy dog quick for 4. Me cute. Me cute. Me cute. Such a cute little puppy.
I think it goes well with her.
Right? That's what I was thinking too. I think. If I remember right. Yeah.
That is so funny.
Washing the dog. All right. No one will ever not make me believe Queequeg's not the greatest card. All right. Well, we got some stuff to do here today. I think we might be able to pull something out of our butts here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Brockman up.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so I have Illusionary Foe, Unexplainable Time Loss, Poisonous Gases, Nasty Surprise, Detective Miles, Oubliette, Living Machine, Central Prison, and X.
God, dude. Remind me, poisonous gases?
Force an opposing team to make a Sciences 4 plus skill check. If they fail, each agent takes 1 point of damage.
And the living machine, what are the keywords on that?
Evolutionary and Phenomena, and the activator is Computer.
Okay. Oh, man. That's a hard choice.
Yeah. Well, at least that is a good use of Brookman's token, as opposed to me not having anything interesting.
Yeah. I'm wondering. So I'm wondering if I can pull this off. But before I do this, I wanted to ask you. So, is there a general consensus on the Lamana token? So, like, if let's say I get rid of unexplainable time loss, right? And then we go into the investigation. You play that before you play Oubliette, before you put it down. I use Lamana's token. I can take it. Even though it's a conspiracy card, it says take any one card, whether you use it or not.
Yeah, I think that's not the way I used to play it, but I think that's what we decided. Like, you take any one card, and you can either use it during an investigation, and if you use it, you pay for it, and if you don't use it, the card is discarded at the end of the turn.
Yeah. Okay. So,
which to me feels like powerful for a mana, but that's just
I think that's the play I'm going to go. So I think I'm going to get rid of the unexplainable time loss.
Okay. It's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Man. And that poisonous gases, did that do damage to every?
Yeah, each agent takes 1 point of damage.
Oh man, that's scary. Because
unless the agent has the gas chromatograph equipped to them.
And it's medical, right?
Sciences.
Oh, sciences, yeah, which I have freaking none of.
Well, I think you still have 3 with Henderson, and I think Colton has 1 as well.
Oh yes, and it's 3+. Is that what it is?
It's 4+.
3+. Okay.
4+.
Oh, 4+. Yeah. See, and I can't make that, which scares the crap out of me. Because if I send everybody there, if I don't have a way to negate that bluff, then I'm gonna start taking damage on every agent. I can't risk that right now, unfortunately. Man, should I? Ugh. Well, at least I know enough to back out when I can. So I got rid of unexplainable time loss. That's a win. But unfortunately, I can't risk that. It's too dangerous with oubliette. I am French Canadian after all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to debriefing, man. I can't risk it. It's too risky.
Okay.
I don't have a way to stop that.
So I have 8 cards. So
I have 7. Ugh. It's interesting because we build these brand new decks, something we've never tried, and it's good to get these initial games out of the way, whether you win or lose. Just because my mind is already like, okay, now I think I have. If I add this, I can get rid of this. It's already kind of clicking for me.
I'm discarding Illusionary Foe.
All right, let's see. Mike, do you have a witness that Manners can get for you? I do. I have witnesses, but none of them are going to do me any good right now. No risk it, no biscuit. How about you risk it and learn how to play the game, Dax? Sorry. I'm cranky this morning. Oh, man. Yeah, Steven's asking that too. There are. There are. I took a play out of kind of what Steven does with Manners, as far as like the witnesses that'll negate the certain adversaries, because but there's some other stuff in there too. But anyway, it's not obviously working for me right now. But so yeah, go ahead, man. You're up.
I'm doing my free card. My rise is 4. And
I don't know. Maybe I play better when I've been drinking. I don't know. I'm not gonna crack it quite yet, though, kids. So don't get your hopes up.
I'm going to purchase the 2 cards from order. Yeah, I'm just going to purchase the 2 from order.
All right.
And back to you.
Well, I'm gonna do some selling and go for broke. I really don't want to do this, but I can. I'm gonna sell Broad Street for 2, Jersey for 1, Mulligan for 3, a deductive reasoning for 3. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Puts me at 20. I'm gonna mulligan it up for 3.
So you had 2 mulligan in your hand?
Yeah. I was like, Holy crap. Okay. That's a draw.
Okay. All right. So, and I forgot to add 2 from the friendly FBI was in briefing. So, okay. So no healing, no requisition. Everyone stays in the field for deployment. And for case assignment, we're going to go investigate the central prison in Raleigh, North Carolina. Occult investigation or criminal investigation, motive or method. And, well, I'm paying 1 for it and adding it thanks to Kristen Killer. So again, occult investigation or criminal investigation, motive or method.
No face down bluffs.
All right, I'm sending everyone to the site, and I'm going to be using occult investigation. I currently have 9 occult investigation.
I'm going to do the one thing I got. Blue plate.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on. Papa needs a new car. Papa needs a new car. Dang it. Yeah, go ahead and ask. I told everybody I'm going to get my butt kicked. Like, I don't know why I'm so surprised.
Is your motive ideology?
My motive is not ideology. Steven says I still lie to my parents about drinking in my 40s. What about the thing in Minnesota, Steven? You tell them about that. Dax, you got to get that. You got to send me that the recording of Larry when we hung out with Larry Musser at the bar. That was amazing.
Okay, I'm good. So I'm discarding the site. And I have 9 cards, so I need to discard 2. I'm discarding Living Machine and Darren Peter Horswald.
I have 6 cards.
Your turn.
See, what happens in Minnesota stays in Minnesota. Yeah, there were some times. All right, free card. All right. Well. Okay, we're going to go to 16. Go ahead and, yeah, I'll turn it over to you.
I'm going to sell semi-jacketed hollow points for 2. And I'm going to purchase 2 cards and passing it to you.
Okay. I am going to do things. Yeah, let's investigate a site, man. Let's do it. No requisition, no healing, deployment. I like everybody in the field. Kresge's still just hanging out back here in the bureau. It's probably best to keep him there for everybody. He's gonna creep Scully out. All right, man. Let's go to Icy Cape, Alaska. Evidence collection 4 result. And it cost me 2. I'm going to Lamana that up, too, by the way.
Well, we're still in case assignment, so not yet.
Well, when we get there.
Yeah. This one. I'm going to place 4 bluffs on the side.
4.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a 4 token on that and move that aside and not investigate. And I have 6 cards. I'm going to go to the briefing.
And I have 4 cards. All right, drawing my free card. I'm going to generate my res, which is 4. And in addition to Molders 2, I'm going to buy 2 cards. Yeah, 2 from Molder, and I'm buying 2. 2. And I'm adding 2 back to thanks to friend in the FBI.
All right. I'm going to sell a USGS quadrant map and a Kristen Claw for 7. I'm going to take 3 of those. Well, actually, I'm going to draw just from those 7. I'm draw 5 and go to 19. Oh boy. All you, buddy.
Right, no healing, no requisition, deployment, everyone stays in the field, and case assignment, we are going to go investigate the Washington Monument. I'm going to use Karen's token to pay for it, since it has the keyword behavioral. So it's behavioral or observation, motive or result.
Dude, my hand is killing me. Stephen. Yeah. I don't know, man. You can polish a turd, but it's still a turd. Go ahead and ask. I got nothing.
Okay. Motive or result. Is your motive knowledge?
My motive is knowledge.
Okay.
You should have called this UFC because somebody's getting their ass kicked. UFX Files, CCG.
Using Use's website would be easier, but I do like to have the paper checklist.
I like the paper checklist too. Matt and I always kind of used the time when the other person was crossing off like a lot to just sort of like taunt, the other person. Like maybe make a mess up like like a psych out from basketball,
Yeah, you have to stay focused.
Nothing hurts worse, man. Nothing in this game. You could play the most deadly adversary or dual oubliettes, or whatever, but like nothing hurts more when you're like, is your X file like I know who you are, right? And then you guess it and you're like, no. And you're like, wait, oh shit. Then you gotta go back and do it all over again.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. David, it says on that site, they're all true bluffs, Mike, go for it. Yeah, you remember I played Bruckman's token. They're not true bluffs, man. Unless they are. That'd be if there's like 4 sites on top of that site, man, I might give you the award for ultimate dick move. I might give it to
you. I guess I'm going to Discord. This debriefing. I have 8 cards.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of some. Let's say I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm going to Discord 2 shy.
And I gotta get rid of 2. Well, I'll get rid of the street contacts. And I'll get rid of another street contacts. 6, 7. All right. My turn?
Yes.
All right. Free card. That's good. All right. I will generate 6. Puts me at 20. That's nice. Go ahead and buy and sell, sir. Sell and buy.
The 2-lux video camera for 5. And I'm going to purchase 4 cards. Yeah, 4 cards, I think. Hold on. Yeah, 4 cards.
Okay.
I'm passing it back to you.
Alrighty. We are going to go on a little adventure. We're going to go on a little adventure to 2 sites. Containment facility, observation 4 result, and Newark, New Jersey, evidence collection 4 method. So result and method.
So, so could you tell me what, read the skills and questions again, please?
Observation result and evidence method. Both 4. 4 plus.
Okay. Krisky is still in the bureau, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't like how long this is taking you.
Well, 2 sites means I have to take longer to decide. Right, so I have two bluffs, this one, and
Oh, excuse me.
one bluff. Okay. So I have two bluffs for the one with evidence collection. So two bluffs for that one, and one bluff for the one with observation.
Okay. Observation is one bluff.
Observation, one bluff, yes.
Okay. Okay. I assigned my teams here. Let's send Colton, Manners, and Bruckman to observation, the containment facility. Observation 4+ result. Let's see that bluff.
So Colton, Manners, and
Bruckman.
So the bluff is explosion.
Okay. I will absolutely Langley that.
I was so looking forward to that.
We're not doing math. We're not doing math today. Anything else for that site?
Yeah, I'm going to pay 3 to play poisonous gases. Force an opposing team to make a sciences 4+ skill check. If they fail, each agent takes 1 point of damage.
So they each take 1 point of damage. What else you got?
Also, here's a question. Since if I were to attack your team with an adversary, an evolutionary adversary, or I think a primordial, one of the ones that Quickwag can negate. Since Henderson is not part of that team, you will not be able to discard Quickwag to negate that one, correct?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't matter. It's literally just says discard Quickwag to negate anyone. It doesn't say they have to be a part of the team.
Okay.
That's how we've always played it. Same with Kresge. I mean, like he's back here, but I could use him to pull a site like right now if I wanted, even though he's not part of a team.
Yeah, okay, so Well, I have just, it's not going to prevent your investigation, but I'm going to play one to play sinus cavity implant, and unless you negate it, I'm going to attach it to Colton.
What is it? What does it do?
Sinus cavity implant, play on one agent to decrease that agent's res value to 1 by 1.
Oh, decrease it to 1 permanently?
Yeah. By 1, yeah, until a healing card is played on the agent.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I'll have to add another token to him so I'm reminded of that.
Yeah. And I don't have anything else to play for that site, so you can go ahead and ask your question.
Well, it's a result question, so I'll ask if your result's death.
My result is not death.
Okay. Oh wait, I just realized I could have used the same checkoff sheet, but I think I threw it somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so that's result. You have 2 bluffs on that one. We're just gonna leave that one there for now.
Okay. So those 2 bluffs, they are for the. So what's that site?
Newark, New Jersey.
Right. So Newark has 2. So the one with the 2 blue tokens is for Newark, and the one with the red token with the 4. What's the other site? It's the
Icy Cape, Alaska.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So debriefing then?
Yep. I'm gonna play a friend in the FBI for 2, and just put 8 on there.
Well, you have to pay. If you don't play it during the briefing phase, you have to pay 2 and place 10 tokens.
Oh, I thought it was debriefing.
The debriefing is for rejuvenating.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll just pay for it and put a 10 token on there.
Yeah, like you can afford it.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
And I have 5 cards in my hand, so no discard for me.
And I got 4. It's all you.
Okay, I'm drawing my free card. I'm going to generate my res 4. And in addition to Molders 2, I'm going to buy 3 cards, 4 cards. 4 cards in addition to Molders 2. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 for Molder. And I'm adding 2 with friend in the FBI. And passing it to you.
I'm going to sell the Medikit for 4. And I'm going to draw 6.
Okay. No healing. For requisition, I'm going to play the hospital crash card. I'm going to pay 4 for it. So I'm place this card in a hospital. It does not need to be attached to an agent. I place 3 tokens on it, and I discard 1 token to heal 1 point of damage to an agent in a hospital. 3 tokens, yes.
You know what? Just for fun, let's use Kresge's token for that.
Oh yeah, it does have the keyword healing. Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. What the heck?
Too bad. Oh, that's a good use of Kresge's token, though.
Yeah. Actually, that might be the first time that I've played it on an actual healing card, to be fair, because usually I just change the keyword and then use it. For me, I think this game is about small victories.
Yeah, I think
small wins.
No, but that's true of every game, I think, because we've played so many games that at some point it's not about winning or losing. It's just being able to play those cards that we don't usually get to play, or making maybe good combos. That's the most fun.
That was the last game. That was the first time I successfully pulled off a Brother Martin is attracted to you.
Yeah, and in the first turn too.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, requisition deployment, everyone stays where they are, and for case assignment, we're going to go investigate Mosto Studio, and I'm going to use one of Mulder's tokens to pay for that site. It's behavioral and method.
Dude. God. You've heard the term, it's coming up cherries? It ain't.
No.
Yeah, like if everything's coming up cherries, it's like a good thing.
Okay.
It's coming up. It's coming up turds.
Okay.
So yeah, once again, I know this is a rerun at this point, but I have nothing to stop it, man. Like, you can go ahead and ask. That sucks. I have stuff. I got tons of cool stuff, but none of it will work.
All right, so it's a method question. Hold on. Which one will bring me the most possibilities? Okay. Well, you know what? Is your method subterfuge?
My method is not subterfuge.
Okay. Sorry, this one is discarded, and I think I have 10 cards in my hand, so I need to do some discard.
Yeah, I think I've got more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So,
I'm going to discard Puzzles Within Puzzles, the Psychotic Attack, and Sandman.
I think I'm going to go ahead and safely discard Too Close to the Truth right now.
Good move. Would not be opposed to saying that. You could have played that one.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah.
Oh man. I gotta get rid of one still. Get rid of Kristen Killar. I'm at 7.
All right. Your turn then.
All right. Free card. When do I get my... Oh, during the briefing phase. Okay. So I'll take 2 for that, and the 6 for my team. So,
Just
sorry, -1 on Colton. Yep, -1, so 5. So I get 7. 7 instead of 8. And do I want to use some of those to buy cards? I do. Buy 2. Okay.
All right. I'm going to sell a near-death experience for 4. And I'm going to purchase 2 cards. 2 cards. And back to you.
Okay, oh man. This deck works so much better in my head. I promise when this game's over, I'm just gonna explain what I'm going for. Because I have the ability to start doing it right now. But I think my problem is I focused too much on what I could do and didn't stop to think about what I could do to stop you from screwing it up.
Okay.
I think that's my problem right now. It's like, oh yeah, I could totally do this, but I don't think it's going to work.
I think it's tricky finding the right balance between conspiracy and resource cards.
Yeah. Well, let's do deployment phase. So since we're in my deployment phase still, I'm going to play Road Trip for 1. Play on any team in the field during the deployment phase. If the team makes criminal 6, they may investigate 2 sites this turn, resolve each site individually.
Yeah.
All right. And they've got, obviously, a lot.
All 6, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll go to University of Maryland, Baltimore. Criminal 4 results.
I have I have 1 bluff for that site.
Cool. Yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's send everybody there. Hopefully it'll be explosion.
So everyone's going. So the bluff is Sheriff Daniels. I'm paying 2 for it. Change the site prerequisite to subterfuge 3+.
Well, I don't think I have that. Okay, I don't have that. I'm gonna Lamana it up though, real quick.
Right. So, did you discard the site already?
Yeah.
Okay. So that site investigation has failed, correct?
Correct. But they can investigate 2 this turn.
Right. So I have grid parent search. I have X. I have Langley, sleep deprivation, laser barrier, sneak attack, and Exorcist DE convalescent home. So sneak attack, laser barrier, sleep deprivation, Langley, X, grid parent search, Exorcist DE.
What's the sleep deprivation is that adds damage tokens too, doesn't it?
No, it just decreases all of the skill levels on one agent for 1 turn.
Oh, okay. And then laser barriers, you basically take 1 agent out.
For 1 skill check.
For 1 skill check. Oh, I still have that. You know what? I think. Wait, what's the first one? The far left one?
Sneak attack. Sneak attack.
Oh, it's a combat card.
Oh,
okay. Let's get rid of the laser barrier.
All right, so you get to well, you're not going to be using it, so I'm going to discard it immediately then.
Yeah. I think it probably should have said that, like, but I mean, if you just basically discard it because I can't use it anyway. So, all right, cool.
Yeah, I still think that for a 3 RP agent, when you compare his effect to like Brookman, granted Brookman does remove the card from the game, but like I think Lamana's effect is faithful to what happens in the episode. Like he steals Mulder's work to get an investigation. So I think it would make sense for him to only be able to steal resource cards, but I guess that's the general consensus.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, David May calls it the spirit of the game, right?
Yeah.
It's just it's unfortunate that there's like, I mean, we don't need to get into it, but I mean, the whole Langley issue is just. How do you tell, 100 people that the way that you've been playing the game for the last 25 years is now null and void, and you have to do it this way now?
Yeah, plus I think it just makes the game less. Well, there is less strategy if you do it that way.
Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to Georgetown Containment Facility. Observation 4 result.
So wait, you had played 2 sites during that turn?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I played Road Trip.
Yeah, okay, but I thought you were going to go to one of the other sites instead. I didn't hear the other one. So it's observation and
result. The interesting thing about the road trip card that I'm realizing now too is, it says investigate 2 sites this turn, resolves each site individually. But would that mean you would have to like play both the sites at the same time, or do like I did, where you just play one and then resolve that and then play another?
So you had not played it during the case assignment phase.
I still had it in my hand. Yeah, that's what I'm.
No. So you have to play both sites during
At the
the case
same
assignment
time?
phase. Yes.
Because it wasn't in my hand, it was sitting here. But that's what I'm curious about, because then would that,
like you play your 2 sites during the case assignment phase, and during the case assignment phase you also play road trip. So that way you can investigate both sides.
see, I thought you only had to play one at a time because you're going through the motions. Because it says resolve each site individually, so that's why
you play the 2 sites during the case assignment. During the investigation phase, you send the whole team to the first site, and then whatever happens at the first site, you send your remaining agent or the whole team to the second site.
Okay.
But you still have 2 sites in play though, like the ones with the bluffs.
See, I thought I was supposed to keep it like, not like do it like one at a time with that card. That's where the confusion was. But I would have put it out there, but I thought I had to wait. That makes more sense though.
So do you want to investigate one of the 2 sites with the bluffs on them?
Well, I still wanted to go to this one. I had it. I just didn't know I had to put it there. I mean, that was the whole reason I played that. Hold on.
Well, it doesn't matter. Like it's not a tournament game, so you just pay the 2 and play the site, and
I already. Well, that's the thing, is I paid for all of them at that time.
No, well, let's just, it's a learning experience, and just go to the second site.
No, I'm sorry, man. I misunderstood.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm absolutely getting my ass kicked anyway, but but yeah, that's.
Well, maybe that second site will be the one that will give you a.
Yeah, Steven says too, like he needs to be able to play face down bluffs, which I didn't even freaking think about, because you'd have to see. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll take it back. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I misunderstood, but it is what it is. And no, I don't want to go to any one of those sites, so that's just a waste. So yeah, I'll just go to discard phase. It's fine. 6, 7, 8.
Well, if you want, you can at least put the 2 tokens back to your resource pool.
I did.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I'll get rid of travel arrangements, and your turn.
And that's 6 cards. So okay, I'm doing my free card. My res 4. And okay, in addition to Molders 2, I'm going to use my last 2 from Friend in the FBI, and that one is discarded. And in addition to Molders 2, I'm going to buy 3 cards. And passing it to you.
All right, I'm going to sell little Kevin Morris for 3, and I'm going to buy 5. Man. All right, go ahead.
Okay. Just trying to see if I can pull this off.
If you can pull it off, odds are I can't stop you. At least that's how it's been so far. Man.
No. Yeah, no. It's not going to work. So we're going, so no healing, no requisition. Everyone stays in the field. We're going to go investigate Exorcist Day Convalescent Home. It costs 1, but I'm adding 1 to my back, thanks to Christian Killer. The keywords are occult investigation or criminal investigation, motive, or method.
No face down bluffs.
Okay, so I'm sending everyone to the site. I have I have 7 behavioral. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be maybe no. I'm going to be sorry. It's occult investigation. Sorry. So I have 9 occult investigation.
Okay. Mulder has what, 3?
Mulder has 3. Scully has 1. Kosef has 2. White has 2, and plus 1 because she's on the same team as Mulder.
Okay. Yeah, no face down bluffs.
Any other card that you? Everyone's going to the site. Any other card that you?
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's deadly blur it up.
Okay, so I'm going to pay 3 to play X to negate that one.
And I'm going to pay 5 to negate X.
All right, so X is discarded. And I'm going to pay 2 to play Grid Pattern Search. Receive X. Yeah.
That's amazing. What really sucks is I have 3. I have another. Like, we could have done that again. If I just had 2 more resource points, I could have done that again.
That would be too much. Like 2 in. We rarely see that one. So yeah, no, 2 in 1 turn. No.
All right, man. Go ahead and ask. I got nothing else. I'm broke.
So I already know your motive. So I'm going to ask a method. Is your method manipulation?
My method is not manipulation.
Okay, so that gets rid of that one. And that one. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay 5 to play Deep Throat. And I'm going to ask if, well, if when you play Deep Throat, you only get to ask one characteristic question, but you cannot ask a knight. Okay.
Correct. Yep.
So I have to play it now. So. Is your affiliation evolutionary?
Yes.
Okay. Are you Eve?
Wait, how did you ask the question? Because you asked the
yeah, but it was
question, right?
Yeah, but I did not ask. Before I asked an identity question, thanks to the successful investigation, I wanted to use Deep Throat first to get rid of one more possibility.
Oh, okay. All right. I've always played it where you play Deep Throat before you ask the characteristic.
If that's okay. If that's not okay, then I will not be asking. But
I don't know. I don't know actually. I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's. I mean, I guess.
Because if I had you down to 3 possibilities, so before I ask an identity question, I wanted to get rid of at least one more. So that's why I played Throat.
Yeah, there's nothing really that says you can't play that as an interrupt, basically. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it. No, I'm not Eve.
Okay.
But yeah, so I get a penalty question, right? Holy crap! I get to ask, guys, to the 6 people watching. I get to ask a question. Are you excited? I sure am. Maybe I ought to just take a guess. You got me down to 2 at this point.
I have you down to 1. I know who you are.
Oh, you know who I am. Oh,
yeah. If I did not make any mistake, which you never know, I might have.
I doubt it. I mean, how cool would it be if I actually got it right?
You did say that you were evolutionary, right?
Did I? Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to pull up Yossi's website real quick because I'm going to go over every question to make sure that I did not get it wrong. Evolutionary, yes.
So I can either guess or what do I get? I get
guess or an affiliation.
Oh, that's right.
No, I asked the method. Yes.
I don't know. What the hell? Are you Lucas Henry?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I would have been really upset if I had been Lucas Henry.
There was in the lore of Mike and Matt there when we first started playing, but before we had our channel, there was a game where I legitimately, like, I think it was, I got the initial investigation successful, and I think it was affiliation, so I knocked down like 9, and I was like, what the hell? Because we were playing when we, you know how it is with this game. You start playing and you start learning as you go because you know there's so many nuances. And the one thing that we didn't read about at the time was the penalty question thing. So we were just taking a guess after every. Yeah, and then there wasn't a penalty. It was just that was part of the game. You got to guess after every question, and I guessed correctly, and it was like a 1 in however many, you know. Like it was ridiculous. Like the game was like a 5-minute game.
Yeah, I guess it would go much faster if we all asked an identity question after a successful investigation.
Yeah, without having to incur the penalty. So, all right, I have way too many cards in my hand here. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got to get rid of 2.
I'm going to get rid of sneak attack, and the side is discarded as well. So I discarded sneak attack, and I have 7 cards.
Okay. I'm going to discard one more. We'll go with hard evidence. All right. My turn?
Yep.
All right. Free card. Dang it. Let's see. So I get 2 and -1, so 6, 7, 8, 7. So I'll take 7, 6, 7, and I'll draw 5. All right, go ahead.
I'm going to sell Aubrey, Missouri for 2, and I'm going to purchase. I'm going to purchase 1 card and passing it to you.
Well, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is I drew a site,
which is good.
The bad news is it's already a site that's currently in play and it has a bunch of bluffs on it, so I can't even play it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with 1 breath for 4. Good?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going for.
Are you going to bring Deep Throat?
Yes, sir, I am. It's my only play. And I will play it. All righty. Let's go with is your motive knowledge?
My motive is not knowledge.
Okay. How's the weather over there right now?
Not great. It's not too cold, but it's been raining on and off during the day.
Congratulations too, by the way. I saw that you guys made the women's healthcare move. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
I wish we could, pull our heads out of our collective assholes in this country and, treat women with dignity and respect. But, hey, we're America.
Yeah, that's something that I think we can be proud of over here.
Yeah. So Deep Throat will be my only move, and I have to discard a crap ton.
And I have 7 cards.
Oh, I need to change that to 6 because I took those 2. I'm going to get rid of a Margie here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I still have to get rid of 4 more. All right. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to draw my free card. Perfect. My res is 4. And
next on Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG, Debbie Does Dallas.
And in addition to Mulder's 2, just the 2 from Mulder, I think. Hold on. No, I'm going to purchase 1 and the 2 from Mulder. And back to you.
Okay. I'm going to sell Smoke and Mirrors for 5 and Containment Facility Georgetown for 2 for 7. And that's it. No drawing. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to play Reading the Signs. Force the team to make an occult investigation 4+ skill check. I may take 2 tokens from your conspiracy pool to add them to my resource pool.
Okay.
Okay. And no healing, no requisition. Everyone stays in the field. We're going to go back to Exorcist Day. Kristen Killer pays for that card. Well, you know what? No, Mulder is going to pay for it, and I'm adding 1 to my pool. So occult investigation or criminal investigation, and still motive or method.
Good game.
So are you Arthur Gribbles?
Indeed I am, the mysterious and elusive Arthur Grable. Good game, my friend. Good game.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do, I basically created an offense based around move, travel arrangements, driving, Road Trip. Those were basically the 3 cards that I tried to base my entire offense on, and I didn't get it to work one effing time. The Road Trip specifically may investigate 2 sites this turn. Oh, sorry, it's the driving.
That one is
you may investigate 2 sites in the same state.
Yeah.
So I literally went through all of my sites. I've got multiples of Maryland, multiples of Alaska, multiples of, and there's another Maryland site. Maryland, what else? Alaska, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I think my entire deck only has 4 states in it. So that was my play there, was trying to get it to the point where I've got so many agents that can actually just keep moving around to investigate multiple sites. But unfortunately, I didn't plan for bluffs. I mean, I obviously have the Langleys in there, but it's not enough to stop multiple bluffs. I mean, what were the bluffs you had under the 4, the Icy Cape Alaska? I mean,
well, also the one with the Newark, they were true bluffs for that one.
Yeah, so, I figured they probably were.
Newark, it was Karina Maywald, and it was Browning, Montana.
Oh my God! And the other one?
I was trying to during that turn I played Explosion on the other one, so I was trying to make you send your whole team to the one with Explosion, but
okay,
yeah. So right. And ones they were true, they were real bluffs. So this site,
I figured that one. Yeah, I knew Oubliette is in there.
So the one it was Evidence Collection. So the first one was Nasty Surprise.
Yeah.
Then it was Detective Miles to some of your. Then it was Oubliette to get rid of one of your agents, and then it was the Conundrum to negate the side card.
Jeez, man. Yeah, as soon as you put 4 on that one, and I knew what bluffs were in your hand, I was like, "There's no way. There's no way."
Yeah, I to play them immediately because I figured if I waited until the investigation phase to play another one, you would use them as effect to get rid of something. So
yeah, my defense was kind of unique too. I don't know. I didn't get to play many of them. I swear, every single site that you played, man, I've had adversaries in my hand this whole time. Except like I'll have motive, method, and result, and then you play an affiliation. And then I'll have affiliation, result, method, and you'll play a motive. Like every single site you've been playing, man. But basically, my theme for my adversaries was damage that basically can't be healed without healing. So I've got the Minotaur, Darkness Falls, the Host, threw in the Terry Roberts, Margie Kleingen for good measure. And Brother Martin is attracted to you.
That one did work.
I got that one. And then the Deadly Blur.
And I had the feeling that the Manitou and the Deadly Blur would make an appearance. So that's why I put the Hospital Crash card. And I also had a couple of healing cards in my deck. They did not come up during either game. My strategy for adversaries this turn was, for this game, it was only evolutionary adversaries. But since you have 3 Quag, I could have played one that costed, like I had the Psychotic Attack. It only costs 4, so that would have been a possibility. But yeah. And I think other card that I had that I did not get to play.
So
but I did since I know that you sometimes use those cards. I did have Unexpected Call and Too Close to the Truth, but I did not draw them, and I think throughout most of the 2 games our pools were evenly matched, so that would have been useless playing them.
Yeah, I didn't really have a problem, generating resource or conspiracy points, which was the one nice thing about it. And that was the thing too, is like with the driving and the travel arrangements, if I didn't have the correct sites at that time, I might as well just dump them. Steven, no frohickeys. I pretty much the entire game. Right here, I had a frohickey in my hand playing bluffs. Your defense was primarily a bluff based defense. Which I got rid of one of them, and Lamanna and Bruckman helped me out with a little bit of that too.
I think I still had a couple of events. Like I had it did not come up during this turn, but I had the unexplainable time loss. I did have the computer access denied. I did have a few events, but yeah, most of I had shutting down the X-Files, but no Mulder or Scully on your team. But yeah, mostly bluffs and adversaries.
Yeah, didn't plan for that. Or I mean, in both games that we played, I got one Langley the whole time. So it just some days they come up in your favor, man, and some days they don't. And that's why we play these games with new decks, so we can learn how to whittle things down. I guarantee you there's about 25 different things I'm going to take out of this and cinch this deck down a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think? I think the idea of having a move-based deck is viable if you can get it to work is the only trick.
Yeah, I think to me, I would not like if I know that my team can make the criminal 6+ skill check, then I usually have one road trip in my deck. But driving is not one that I use often because, even if you try to have sites from the same states, if they don't come up at the same time, then you're stuck with driving. I think maybe driving will become more useful when we have more custom cards as we go through each seasons. We talked about it quite often with Steven, but like since I wrote that first draft for season 7 mostly takes place in California, it seems. So I think driving will be pretty, or road trip. Well, that one will be pretty useful as we get more side cards. And I know that David also had a deck. It was his travel deck, and he also had Phoebe Green and Mulder because he wanted to also use Phoebe's effect to be able to pull Mulder from one site to the one that Phoebe was investigating.
God, I didn't even think about that. That might have. Oh no, but she can only pull Mulder though. So
yeah, she can pull Mulder. So you have to have your team that can investigate 2 sites, and Phoebe can investigate with other agents and Mulder with other agents, and then Phoebe can bring Mulder. Well, it can work, but it is tricky.
Yeah, like I said, it was something. Honestly, it was something new. So I've got, as you can imagine, the plethora of cards that I have here. In addition to all the boxes of cards, I've still got binders that at one point were probably people's incomplete sets or whatever. And I've pulled most of the rares and ultra rares and stuff out of it, throughout the years. So I basically have like these binders that just have like these bare bones sets in them of just commons and uncommons. My goal was to basically just take one of those binders and just create something as simplified as I could think of from those commons and uncommons, and then later on pepper in, the rares and the stuff like that. So, I mean, I like the idea. It's definitely something that I'll tinker with a little bit more, but I had a sneaking suspicion that I was going to get my collective ass handed to me, and that is definitely the case. But let's see. I did get a decent amount crossed off, though. Let's see here.
So what do you think my X-File is, if you had to take a guess?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Did you pick it, or was it random?
Well, it was random. Like, they're in my binder, so I basically pull one randomly.
I don't know. Were you alien conservationist? I don't know. No. Who were you?
I was Dwayne Barry.
Dwayne Barry. All right. Good old Dwayne Barry. That guy was pretty cool at File Fest, man. He was definitely just kind of like hunched over, but Mike Mackey got him a whole bunch of cards, and It was wild, man. File Fest was crazy. So
It's nice when you meet the actors and they are nice, and yeah.
It was trippy for me, like when I first got there, because it wasn't. I mean, I'd never been to any kind of con before, so I didn't really know what to expect. But like I got there, and I just like walked in. There was like, I mean, people crashed it, and just didn't pay a dime. And because like no one stopped you, it was just this big wide open space, and the table's way over there. And I go to like get my stuff, and I look back, and I remember a freaking Deep Throat sitting right there at a table. There's no line, he's just freaking Deep Throat just hanging out there at a table. Like anybody could just walk up to him. I'm like, that's Jerry Harding.
So you could have just walked to him and have him sign something without having had to pay for a ticket or anything?
Yeah. Well, so basically you bought autograph tickets, and they came in this little pack or whatever, whatever. But by the end of the first day, like all that the celebrities were doing is, if you gave them a ticket, if they even asked for a ticket, half of them didn't even care. The big names like Mitch and Nicholas, they had like assistants that were there that were like, okay, give me the ticket, and then I'll give them the card, and then I think that's how it should normally be.
Yeah, I would not imagine the guest asking someone, do you have your ticket before I sign something? Really, I think they have someone to do that for them.
Yeah, exactly. But the rest of them, if first off, like you'd have a ticket, you'd walk up, if you gave them the ticket, they'd take it. But if you didn't, they didn't care. And then what happened after that is they took all the tickets that people were giving them, and they just were setting them on the table, just in a pile.
Oh, so anyone could just walk up and just grab one, and
we totally did. Not that you needed them anyway, but I think I think after the first day, I think it was the Saturday, I think Dax came back with like a stack of like tickets. He's like, Sunday's going to be amazing.
Did it have the name of the actors on the ticket, or were they just general tickets, like one autograph without naming the particular?
It was it was literally just one autograph ticket.
Oh, okay.
That was like, and that was the thing too, is that was Mall of America. I guarantee there was a Kinko's in there. You could, I mean, they were so generic looking. I don't even know if I still have any left, but yeah, they were so generic. You could have gotten a color copier, man, and made like 100 of those things.
And how much were what did it cost for one ticket, for one autograph?
Oh man, God, Steven, you should pop in here and tell. And how much were the autograph tickets? Were they $20 a piece? $20 per ticket? I think that's about right. Because I know I basically sat down with all the cards that I wanted to get signed, and figured it out. And I think, they were $40 a piece. Holy crap!
Wow.
Because I dropped alone just on my autograph tickets. I dropped, I think it was just under $600 just on autograph tickets. And then I wasn't even there the vast majority of the time. Like Steven and Dax would go off to File Fest and meet and get photos and do all that stuff. And I just hand them my autograph tickets and hand them my cards and, here, get these, Oh, that's right. So they were 40, but they gave us a discount. So we actually got them for 20.
Okay.
Which still, looking
still,
back.
Knowing that you could have had so many for free, but yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well, good game, man. Thanks for popping on. I'm glad we were able to make the time work. I usually don't have Sundays off, so.
Yeah, it was the first games that we've played, and it was the first time that I appeared on your channel. Well, I did appear when we did the Fight the Future conversation, but it was the first game that we played, so that was nice.
Yeah. So excellent. Well, we'll have to do another one. We'll still continue to work on the new sets that are coming out. You guys are killing it with that, man. Every time I see a new card posted on the Discord channel. I was like, oh man, there's so many awesome ideas that you guys are freaking throwing around and coming up with, and so many discussions. If you guys haven't, anybody that's watching hasn't joined the Discord channel yet, man, check it out. I'll put a link below. Are you do like Steven, you put all your cards, like sort them and then put them all back in a case? Or
I only have I have binders, and I have 2 copies of each card, or most of them anyway. There are some cards that I only have 1 copy of, but that's fine. But yeah, basically I have 1 master set, and that's it. Basically after each game I just put them all back in my binder.
Nice.
So I have 1 binder for the Premier Edition, 1 for the True Seas Out There, and 1 for the from the Mulder and Scully expansion. And then I have binders for the custom cards that we are creating.
Nice. I am not as organized as you guys. If you could see on the other side of this camera, there's just piles of cards sitting everywhere. And usually about once a week or so, I'll have to get something else that's around that area, and I'll just grab a stack of cards and be like, what's this set? What is this? I'm not organized. I'm not a very organizational person, much to the chagrin of my wife. But
when I had the cards back in 1996, I did not have as many, of course, but yeah, I would have them in the binder as well, and I like looking at them. So I think me doing that now kind of reminds me of that time. Like I would do that when I was young. Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Lots more to come, and we'll see you guys next time on Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG.
Bye.